Be me. Fsmaxing, Nuchat. I love Unix philosophy. Installs apps that follow Unix philosophy. Be me. Fresh Arch install. Decide to give GNOME another shot, maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Lol nope. Start it up. It's like someone took a tablet UI, dunked it in Fisher-Price paint, and called it modern. No minimize button. No desktop icons. No system tray. No file picker that works correctly in anything. RAM usage higher than my hopes and dreams. Try to customize something. Install GNOME tweaks and 13 extensions that break every update. OK.jpg. Breaks anyway. Realize GNOME devs removed right-click from everything because simplicity. TFW even iOS gives you more control. Try to launch a terminal. Takes 2 seconds to open. What the actual fork? Ask on forum. You shouldn't need a terminal. MFW using a DOM made by people who are allergic to power users. GNOME users are all like. It just works. Yeah, it just works like a butter knife trying to cut steel. Here they're removing theming next. Themers are hostile. What? Close laptop. Open window. Throw laptop out. Install XFCE on new one. Everything works. System uses 400 MB RAM on idle. Still looks better than GNOME. MFW GNOME is the Windows 8 of Linuxes. MFW people actually defend it unironically. MFW GNOME devs think they're smarter than their users. MFW GNOME is proof that design by committee is just group psychosis. Be me. Fresh Arch install. Decide to give GNOME another shot, maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Lol nope. Start it up. It's like someone took a tablet UI, dunked it in Fisher-Price paint, and called it modern. No minimize button. No desktop icons. No system tray. No file picker that works correctly in anything. RAM usage higher than my hopes and dreams. Try to customize something. Install GNOME tweaks and 13 extensions that break every update. OK.jpg. Breaks anyway. Realize GNOME devs removed right-click from everything because simplicity. TFW even iOS gives you more control. Try to launch a terminal. Takes 2 seconds to open. What the actual fork? Ask on forum. You shouldn't need a terminal. MFW using a DOM made by people who are allergic to power users. GNOME users are all like. It just works. Yeah, it just works like a butter knife trying to cut steel. Here they're removing theming next. Themers are hostile. What? Close laptop. Open window. Throw laptop out. Install XFCE on new one. Everything works. System uses 400 MB RAM on idle. Still looks better than GNOME. MFW GNOME is the Windows 8 of Linuxes. MFW people actually defend it unironically. MFW GNOME devs think they're smarter than their users. MFW GNOME is proof that design by committee is just group psychosis. Be me. It's 2008. This new thing called YouTube. Sign up with my MSN Hotmail like a dial-up druid. Set DOB to 1901. YouTube thinks I fought in the trenches. Unfiltered 2008 Internet, no age restriction, no rules. Windows XP, CRT monitor, 240p gang. Life is peak. Google buys YouTube. Automatically makes me Google account with Hotmail email. Google Plus and Gmail keeps knocking like a Fed at the door. Fuck off. Autistic so change equals bad. UI updates make my skin itch. Autistic resistance mode engaged. Refuse to merge, refuse to upgrade. Keep logging in with Hotmail like an ancient spell. Hotmail mutates to live, live evolves into Outlook, Outlook gets annoying. Still works. 2025. Still logging in with Hotmail like some relic in a museum. Google gave up asking me to merge in 2019. MFW my autistic stubbornness outlived Google+. Click Gmail, opens a page frozen in 2013 like it's trapped in Ember. Still asks me to make an inbox. Getfucked.exe. Google account has no name, gender, phone no, ID, Gmail, address, location. Age 124. No data ever inputted because I existed before surveillance became a business model. Google's devs like we have no idea who this guy is but has been here longer than us. NSA agent assigned to my account retired in 2015. Log into Play Store using Hotmail handle. It just works. Sign up to stuff with zero auth. Fields autofill as null or undefined. Breaks modern websites and apps as required fields are not there. Entire setup looks like Soviet sleeper bot. It's not, I'm just retarded. TFW, my autistic stubbornness won by doing absolutely nothing. TFW, my account is old enough to buy smokes. Be me. 33. Millennial. Grew up with computers. Don't know them like the back of my hand, but I can at least get in and out of files, crack programs and games, and do neat stuff here and there. Zoomers. Under 25. Can't understand how computers, iPads, Androids and more work because they never explored them. Zoomers iPhone breaks. Replaces it at Apple Store. Most millennials' phones break. Replace the part. Shit may break but cheaper to replace. Get on PC. Do things. Zoomer gets on PC. Thinks someone is going to hack them through Discord by screen sharing. Whose fault is it /g/. Also story thread cause I'm bored at 4 a.m. Be me. Playing 1.12.2 modded Minecraft with friends like the good old times. Friend remembers an old idea we talked about for a mod. Nostalgia.gif. Anon, we should make it. Say sure. I already know C++ and some C#. Learning 4JPI and Java can't be that bad, right? Idea.png. Maybe I can glean some idea of what I'm getting into if I read the code of some mods I'm familiar with. Download JD GUI program and compile a few mods. Oh god, my eyes. Why is everything so fucking verbose? Why is everything refactored and fragmented into a million classes? WTF is this design philosophy that's baked into this language? Try to follow the code of a single small class and its methods, end up with 30 other class tabs open and a headache. I can't parse shit in any meaningful time. Why does this language feel like a Gordian knot of shit? Is this why page eats program in this unreadable language so that they can create unintelligible programming atrocities only they know how to maintain or fix? Be me. Leading a project. Manager and I are American. Have one engineer under me that's a Pooh and a Russian architect above to help out. Russian guy is a bro and super smart, but everyone thinks he's an asshole for some reason. Keep asking me if I'm okay working with him. He's helpful, but as an architect he's not really gonna be in the weeds programming with me all the time. Pooh hasn't been doing shit, just dragging ass on the same ticket for the past 2 months. Tell my manager I need more resources on the project because I'm the only one doing work. She tells me there's probably not gonna be new resources. Finally caves after asking repeatedly. Good news, you'll be able to get another resources. It's another Pooh. N2. They'll be mentored by the first useless Pooh. MFW, it's been a week and she hasn't even created a branch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change things up and force them to announce their progress. I hope to get them both fired tbqh. Taking suggestions on processes I can put in place to catch these cunts in the act. Be me. No dev, only sysadmin SRE. Send CV to Google SE early career because why not? FFW 1 week later. I get the famous Google email. They want an interview. Delay the interview for 2 months and 4 days. From May to June do nothing, only focus on my job. B today. English not be my first language and I'm so stupid when I need to talk it. I'm not Indian. Only solve 2 sums, easy level but hard to me. Interview will be in less than 5 weeks. I'm fucked? Be me a Saranjit Lantia. Barely have enough money for curry. Can't afford a $1,200 plus device by Apple, Samsung or Google. Get scammed by lying marketing commercials using Bollywood-style marketing. Fall for it and buy Porco with my life saving. I feeling tech nerdy SARS. Friend comes over with S25 Ultra and mugs my mid-tier phone. We get into argument because I try to grab Bob's and she slaps me, knocking mobile out of my hand and it breaks. How can she slap? I should have bought more naan for curry and the Samsung. Sudden realization of not being superpower. Adium. Most IRC shortcuts worked on Adium. Be me. Seattle startup in 2012. Any computer you want. As long as it's a MacBook Pro. Fuck.jpg. Made sense. Dump, Netcat, Python built in and just worked. Our M client is Adium. What? I try /me. It works. They replaced it a couple years later with Google Chat, Hangouts, Meet, whatever the fuck Google called it this week.